And welcome everyone. iTalk 106.7 FM, the voice of the mountain. So glad you've been rolling with us today. I have Superintendent of Schools Rachael Lewis with us and Donna Waschak. And very, very cool. We're going to be talking about being a poll worker today. How are you two today?
Doing great.
It's a great day.
It's a great day. But I want to start off with something off the top with Rachael Lewis here. Rachael and Donna, we have a lot of seats open in all of our districts, right? For school board members. Tell us about that.
We do. So on every even year, school board seats become open and they're up for election. And so this year, in every district, there are open seats. And it's so important to become to vote for the right person for school board. School boards make a huge impact on the decisions in our schools. They're really the governing board. And so the final say of what happens with the guidance of the superintendent comes down to the school board. School board's responsible for making sure that the district is fiscally accountable, that the right kind of curriculum is going into the school. So your school board members are super important, and we need great candidates to run for school board.
Okay, that's a big one. And it's so important. It's so important to be a member of your school board. And we go ahead, and how do they go about doing this? Do they need to make any phone calls or and will you help them to navigate how to do this?
Yes, it's pretty simple, actually. So the first step is filing a statement of interest. You can file that with my office in Holbrook at the county complex at the Superintendent of Schools office. You can go to NavajoCountyAZ.gov. Under departments, go to Superintendent of Schools, and all of the information is there. We have a packet with everything you could want to know about running for school board and probably more. So after you get that statement of interest filed with my office, you can go ahead and start collecting signatures, petition signatures and it's nonpartisan, so it doesn't matter which party signs your petition. You can have it from all parties, and then the filing date for that, you're going to go ahead and make an appointment with my office, and we made it really streamlined with online appointments. And the filing date for that, you can start filing your signatures between June 6th, but that's actually a Saturday, so we're going to start June 8th, which is a Monday, through July 6th at 5 p.m. July 6th, 5 p.m., that's the cutoff, and that's when you need to make sure you have all your signatures, all of your other documents that are in that packet ready to go and filed in my office.
Nice. And you were saying it's not a lot of signatures generally per district, right? Like anywhere from 50-some signatures to 80-some signatures.
Yeah, it just depends on the size of your district and the registered voters within your district, and that's all in the packet too of how many signatures you need, but it's nothing like other positions need. It's pretty relatively small.
Nice. And Donna, this is so important for parents to get involved, right?
Absolutely. And you know what I find is a lot of people who step forward are former educators. You know, people that are retired or have had past experience as a teacher. They think, I can help. And I actually have two friends in Pine Top where I live who are, one of them is for sure, she's gathering signatures right now, Edie Weber, I'll give her a shout out. And then another friend of mine is considering it still. So get involved. If you are a past educator, you bring a lot to the table. And nothing like an oldie but goodie.
Yes, exactly. So, hey, get involved. Be a member of our school boards. There's openings in every district. Okay, so there you have it. Now, we also want to talk about a great opportunity for our youth to be a poll worker, right? Tell me about that.
Yeah, it's so exciting. I wish I would have known about this when I was in high school, because if you're 16 years or over, you get an excused day from school to go ahead and be part of our elections process. You get to go work at the polls, and you get paid $150. So I think it's a win-win-win all the way around. Donna will help explain. She's an expert of helping to find out. She's been a poll worker herself, so she'll give you all the information about how to sign up to be a poll worker.
So yes, I started about 3 years ago and was very, very involved right away, and found out that Navajo County has a real hard time finding people to come and work in the polls. And while I was reading through the statute, because I'm kind of an Arizona Constitution nerd, I was looking through the statutes as to how a person can be a poll worker. There's supposed to be equal amounts of the larger parties at the poll. I was just reading, and I saw at the very bottom of the whole statute that a 16-year and older student can get involved. And I thought, wow. I wish I would have known. I wish I would have known for my daughter. And so I called Rachael and reached out to her and said, hey, wouldn't that be a great idea? And she thought, what a wonderful thing. Let's do it. So I will let Rachael tell you what she did to get involved.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it actually was a really exciting thing. We had a wonderful sponsor. I'm going to give a shout out to them, Jarmco, Trashco, and Hatch Industries. So
thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, because they donated 11,000 pocket-sized constitutions and declarations of independence to celebrate America 250. And so all of our students 4th through 12th grade in Navajo County were able to get those pocket-sized constitutions.
Rachael, that is so awesome. I love that. I didn't know that. That is great.
Yeah, very exciting. So a great thing was Donna had approached me right when we were getting this together, and I said, hey, I can put a little plug to being a poll worker along with those constitutions for our 11th and 12th graders. And so as we're passing those out through the county, we're able to put in a little plug, hey, you can be a poll worker. So it really is just been a wonderful partnership and a great situation with a lot of people coming together to help our students learn patriotism and see part of how our government works and how important our elections are.
Oh, I just love this. And how do we become a poll worker? By calling the elections office,
yes,
right?
The Navajo County Elections Office. Kristen Haddix is the trainer. Raylene Richards oversees it. The number is 928-524-4062. Again, 928-524-4062. Tell them that you're interested in becoming a poll worker. And if you're listening and you're an adult, we need you as well. I'm going to say that right now. We don't just need kids. But I figured when Kristen Haddix said she had a Rolodex of 500 people who wanted to be or said they could be a poll worker, and she can't find the people she needs within that Rolodex of 500, that's when God put it on my heart. I'll give God glory, because this is truly something that if we have, I think we have about 8,000 high school students in Navajo County, and I did the math, and I thought, okay, so half of them are juniors and seniors. That gives us about 4,000 students who have the potential of making this a day of work, civic work. I don't know if teachers will give a little extra credit. I don't know, but it doesn't matter. This is something that will stay in their heart forever, and it's truly a wonderful patriotic day, being there, helping people, and it's a fun day, too. Usually there's a potluck. Everybody brings food. We eat all day. It's a long day. You have to be there at 6. Check-in is about 5:45, early in the morning, and we stay until the last ballot has been cast at 7. Whoever was in line at that time gets to cast their ballot, and then we stay and we count. And we make sure everything is signed and sealed and delivered and picked up by the sheriff. So it's a fun day. It's a long day, but it's a wonderful day.
Important day.
Completely.
Such a cool thing for these young people to be a part of, right? We just love this.
Yeah, definitely. No, looking at and being able to hand out these constitutions and this information to be able to be a poll worker helps me be so grateful for all of our teachers and parents out there, because patriotism is not something that's just there by looking at a flag.
Yes.
It's something we have to teach.
We have to teach this. Okay, guys, thank you so much. Superintendent of Schools Rachael Lewis, Donna Waschek, thank you so much for coming in. Be a poll worker, everybody. 16 years and older, call the elections office, 928-524-4062. And keep it right here. iTalk 106.7 FM, the voice of the mountain.